Have you ever felt overwhelmed even though nothing dramatic is happening? Like your mind is running in 10 different directions at once, and you can't even explain why. One moment you're fine, and the next, it feels like your brain is buzzing, your chest is heavy, and everything feels too fast, even when you're not doing anything. If you've ever wondered why this happens, the answer has nothing to do with being weak or too emotional. It has everything to do with the way your brain is wired to protect you. And today, we're going to break that down. There's a part of your brain psychologists call the default mode network or DMN. Think of it like your brain's idle mode. When you're not actively focused on something like a task, a conversation, or a hobby, your brain flips into this automatic setting. It starts scanning your memories, replaying random moments, imagining future problems, and analyzing everything you've said or done. This mode was originally meant to keep humans safe. In the old days, it helped us watch for danger. Today, there are no tigers to fight, but your brain keeps scanning anyway. Except now the danger becomes overthinking, insecurities, old emotional wounds, misunderstandings, imagined scenarios, or problems that haven't even happened yet. The DMN isn't trying to sabotage you, it thinks it's protecting you. Here's one of the most relatable examples. You message someone, and they don't reply. Logically, you know there are thousands of reasons why they might not have responded yet. They're busy, tired, distracted, or simply haven't seen it yet. But the default mode network wakes up and says, hold on, this might be a threat. So it starts generating theories. Did I say something wrong? Did they misunderstand me? Are they annoyed at me? Did I embarrass myself? Are they ignoring me on purpose? And suddenly, a simple delayed message becomes a whole mental storm. Nothing actually happened, but your brain created a scenario to protect you from potential threat. The overwhelm you feel isn't drama. It's your brain doing what it was designed to do, just in the wrong era. Some people experience this mental overwhelm more intensely, and there are reasons for that. If you grew up being criticized often, being compared, having unstable emotional support, being the fixer in your family, or learning to predict other people's moods, then your brain learned early on that scanning for danger keeps you safe. So now, as an adult, even the smallest changes, tone, timing, silence, uncertainty, activate the same system. You're not being dramatic. You're responding the way your brain was trained to protect you. Being overwhelmed rarely comes from just one feeling. It's usually a pileup. Maybe stressed from work, but also tired, and also worried, and also comparing yourself, and also overthinking something small, and also feeling guilty for overthinking. And suddenly, the emotions blur together until you don't even know why you're upset anymore. It's not too many emotions, it's one emotion pushing the rest forward. Here's the part most people don't know. You can't stop your thoughts by force, but you can interrupt them with curiosity. Curiosity pulls you out of the default mode network and puts you back into the present mode network, the part of your brain that handles awareness and clarity. And you only need one question. What's actually happening right now? Not what could happen, not what you fear will happen, not what your brain is predicting, just what's real. Then add a second question. What emotion did I feel first? Not the loudest emotion, not the one you're stuck with now, the first one. Because when you find the first emotion, the rest makes sense. Let's go back to the no reply example, but this time with curiosity. You notice you're panicking. You pause. You ask yourself what's actually happening. Someone hasn't replied. Then you ask, what did I feel first? Maybe it was confusion, then insecurity kicked in, then fear of being ignored, then frustration, then sadness, then shame for feeling all of this. When you trace it back, you realize it wasn't about the message, it was about the fear behind it. And once you see that clearly, everything becomes calmer. You're not broken for feeling overwhelmed. Your brain is protecting you in the only way it knows how to. But with curiosity, gentle, honest curiosity, you can guide your mind back into the present, not by fighting your thoughts, but by understanding them. And once you understand them, they finally lose their power. And before you go, I want you to remember something. Your mind is loud because it's trying to keep you alive, but you're the one who gets to decide what you do with the noise. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't need to have the perfect mindset. You don't need to figure out your whole life in one moment. All you need is this: one breath, one pause, one small act of understanding. Because healing doesn't happen in a single breakthrough, it happens in the quiet moments you choose to show yourself a little more kindness. So if the day felt heavy, that's okay. Just keep going. You're learning your own mind. You're growing, even on the days it doesn't feel like it. And if no one has told you this yet, you're doing better than you think.